Good day, BK, Pastor Ram, Brother Zed, and his co-technician at Paki. Mention na lang kung
Sino?
sino ang women co-anchors today.
Ayan, opo.
Women.
Hopefully, yung mga women's natin ay they did not make it because medyo sumama po yung pakiramdam nila. But thanks to Yahweh, and of course, Sister Unbi, siya po ay nag-fill up na naman ng slot ng ating mga kababaihan. Ayan.
Yeah, the rebuke, I will make it continue po. The rebuke of John to King Herod brought him to prison and harbored hatred by Herodias, resulting to his death. A rebuke can be painful, but it is necessary to better us. Question: are pastors today exercises rebukes when necessary, or they are hesitant because they don't want their members to leave or their collection decline? Salamat po.
Okay, salamat si Zombie. Well, ang ano dito, ang every church kasi and every pastor, they have a different mission in mind. Generally speaking, ang mga goal ng mga maraming pastor ay nagiging secondary yung spiritual wellness ng mga tao. Ito, unfortunately, I've said that even though I myself am a pastor. Pero makikita natin, maraming pastors kasi, they occupy the office of a pastor, pero wala naman talaga silang calling. Kaya to the point, kung ano lang yung ginagawa ng karamihan, is yun ang nagiging trend. Doon sila sumasabay. And then even when they talk among themselves, ang kanilang pinag-uusapan yung how many members na, gaano nakalaki yung church nila. So para sa kanila, doon ang pressure sa kanila na continue to have more members coming and continue to boast about yung gaano nakalaki yung church building nila and everything. So ngayon, yung spiritual state ng mga tao is no longer the topmost priority nila. So unfortunately, yes. Kaya yung rebuke, it has so little of a room para ito ay they will touch it sa mga members nila. Why? It's not that important because ang kanilang idea ay yung patuloy silang maging marami at mas malaki ang church and everything. Yes, marami na ang mga ganun na klaseng gawain. Kaya it's always good for a church attender na to gauge ang yung kanya bang spiritual growth importante pa sa kanyang pastor, yung kanyang mga wicked and righteous lifestyle ay napapansin ba ni pastor and everything, na may mention ba? Siyempre definitely ang ano natin diyan, yung borderline natin. Hindi lahat ng mga tao na pumapasok sa church, they are considering, halimbawa ako sa Calvary Chapel, Baguio, hindi lahat ng pumapasok sa church, they are considering me as their pastor. Sabi ko nga at one time, one of our messages na ang Calvary Chapel, pag tinanong ka, saan ka nag-a-attend? Sa anong church ka nag-a-attend? Sa Calvary Chapel Baguio ako nag-a-attend. And then another question, sino ba ang pastor sa Calvary Chapel Baguio? Si Pastor Ram ang pastor sa Calvary Chapel Baguio. All right, the last question ay, si Pastor Ram ba ay pastor mo? Iba yung si Pastor Ram, ang pastor sa Calvary Chapel Baguio, iba naman yung si Pastor Ram ba ay pastor mo. pag ang answer ay oo, pastor ko siya, that means that is a person who is ready to receive instruction and any comment coming from the pastor. Kasi you have to present yourself sa pastor mo eh. Pero kung yung dating mo sa pastor mo ay yung basta ako, atin lang ako dito, huwag mong pakialaman yung buhay ko. Yan ay wala siyang pastor. Naghahanap lang siya ng church in the in the spirit of being religious, pero really is not seeking guidance and counsel on how he can better himself or herself. Kaya yun din ang ano naman ngayon diyan, yung observation. Dapat malaman din ng pastor kung ang taong ito ba ay ready to be pastored, to be guided by the minister na kanyang church na inaatenan. Pero sa side ng mga pastor, naku, marami ngayon ang kanilang ambition and mission sa pagiging pastor nila is no longer yung wellness ng spiritual ng mga tao. For one, kung ano-ano na lang yung kanilang tinuturo na imagine instead na maging spiritual yung mga tao ay they are making them even more carnal sa mga material na bagay.
Pastor, does rebuke does not necessarily happen sa loob ng church when it comes, Pastor, sa lahat ng facet ng buhay na ito, we face rebuke eh. Pero on the part po, Pastor, ng nare-rebuke, ano po kayong pinakamagandang way to deal with it? Are we going to deal it kaagad-agad yung rebuke sa atin, or we know better sa ating sarili na kung ano yung sinasabi nila about yung rebuke sa atin, Pastor? Or should we take it negative, or we can take it on a positive note po?
Well, ang rebuke, whether totoo siya o hindi, natetest ang patience natin dyan eh.
Opo.
Para bang how much can we take sa mga asa tao, no? Kahit sino kasi.
Yes.
I remember one time, meron tayong in-install na pastor dyan sa Bamban, kung saan si Pastor Vic Villapuerte nagpapastor. Now, before, hindi po si Pastor Vic ang ating in-install, in-assign na pastor dyan. And then itong pastor na ito, isa siyang at one time Vatican na evangelist, even dyan sa Angeles City. Dahil walang nagbibigay ng ministry sa kanya because of his track record, ay ito, I see him, why not give him a chance? So in-install ko siya, nilagay ko siya sa Bamban. Kaya lang pag-install ko, lumabas yung self-will niya. Yung, kumbaga, he wants to do things his way. He doesn't know how to be a subordinate, lalo na sa mga taong nagsusupport sa kanya. Kumbaga, at least, may mission kasi ang particular group na inintroduce ko sa kanya. Meron din silang mga preference on how to do the ministry and run the church and everything. Sa kanya, wala lahat yun. Basta siya yung pastor. At hindi lang yun, he is actually, yung feedback ng mga tao sa lugar ay was not that good. So ito ngayon, I talked to him twice until dun sa ganun pa rin. I told him na better find another place and another church to pastor. Nagkaroon kami ng meeting. To kumbaga i-close na namin yung yung usapan. Nag-usap kami sa Jollibee Dau. Doon kami nausap-usap. Kasama ko pa si Pastor Rick Asaris noon eh. At would you imagine sa loob ng Jollibee mismo, pinagsisigawan niya ako. And so many, yung mga foul language na ginamit niya. At alam ko hindi naman lahat, hindi naman totoo yung mga accusation at sinasabi niya sa akin, but I was just there. Kumbaga yung, tinanong ko pa nga si Pastor Rick na, should I listen to this na mga klaseng pananalita? And well, to cut the story short, ito, natapos. Ilabas niya lahat yung mga sama niya ng loob at pananalita niya. But after all, paglabas ko doon, wow, ganun pala yung yung parang nasa hot seat ka, yung talagang all kinds of accusation nandyan sa'yo at medyo maganda. Para bang pag naligo ka ng parang naligo ka ng cold and then extreme hot and then yung ganon, sometimes sinashock mo yung system mo na para magising. It's kind of good. It's kind of good ang outcome niya. Pero during the time, talagang ayaw mong nare-rebuke. Yung kung pride man yun o kung pagiging nature natin ay talagang masasaktan ka to the point. Pero kung totoo, magandang rebuke. Kung hindi totoo, it's a good experience na natetest yung pagiging patience natin in everything. So, I think that's what rebuke sa taong receiver ng rebuke.
Pastor, being a patient person also part of practice po. Can be work on it po, even though like me, let's say I don't have good enough patience. It can be part of practical po.
Well, I believe if you want to be a patient person, empty it of yourself. Empty it of yourself. Kasi the more we feel in our preference and our will, there's so little room for anything else, and we will not have patience with those things. When things are not going our way and our preference, we will not have patience to deal with them because we will be irritated and we cannot wait until those things are no longer happening because they are not according to our will. Now, I believe that's how patience can make a way in every person.
Opo, Pastor, sabi nga nila, Lord, please give me patience and I want it right now, sabi po nila.
And I want it right now. Tama.
Pastor, yung
Ang patience naman,
Opo.
you don't ask for patience. Kumbaga, they will just come. Parang natin yan tinetest kung butas ba. Kumbaga, butas ba yung balde para mapuno ng tubig? They come every now and then.
So, the more, Pastor Ban, na we exercise yung being patience ay doon po tayo na-build or nagiging stand out sa mga tao around us. Because yung sinabi nyo kanina, Pastor, na yung experience nyo na yung pastor itself na parang he doesn't act the way na siya ay pastor. Kumbaga, Pastor, yung mirror po ba ito, Pastor, na kung gaano po siya ka-submissive sa ating Panginoon? It reflects kasi within sa kabaro niya or ka-contemporary niya ay ganun na lamang siya magbitaw ng mga masasakit na salita.
Tama, parang kumaga kahit Kristiyano, hindi siya qualified na maging Kristiyano during that time. Hopefully, nagbago na yung taong yun. Yes. Pero the last time na nagkita naman kami ay he seems to be well. Though still spreading words Still spreading words sa people na nakakausap niya.